Hello, everyone, and welcome to our year-end solstice celebration. We are already in the happy place here. We're already enjoying these they're really sweet and bubbly and vibrant, happy energies coming in while we're in the solstice today. And so we're excited to share this with you. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to work in, I really felt that as I was getting guided to prepare the activations that we're going to do here today, wasn't so focused on all the serious stuff a bit, it was more on the magical, mystical ritual we're going to do to get today for the solstice. And I was just mentioning to Manette, I'm having this kind of flashback. I was just a couple months ago, I was in Glastonbury for Beltane, and we went to Stonehenge, and it was alive. It was humming and vibrating and pulsing and so powerful. And I'm feeling that now as well. And of course, some hours ago, they had their solstice ceremony, sunrise ceremony at Stonehenge. So we're gonna tap into that while we're here together today. So I'm saying just relax back and open your heart and enjoy the magic. And we're gonna have some fun here today. Let's welcome anyone who is new to the show. Manette and I have been doing this show since 2011. This is part of our soul service in helping to gather together. I mean, because we're all over the world, right? And so it gives us a chance to gather together, come together, really focus on our light leader role. This is part of why we're here, right? We're light leaders, and we're here to shift the consciousness in the world, and to also in a way kind of escort in this new timeline, this new earth, this new operating system. So it's fabulous to be able to do this with you every month. And this is the last one of the year for 2024. This has been such an insane year. I don't know about how it was for you.
We're still here, and that in itself is a reason for celebration. Okay, everybody, thank you for bringing your joy and your sweetness and your light and your faith in humanity. Y'all, this feels really, really good today. Really good.
So it was an 8-year as well. And that's all about personal empowerment. And so, like, really light up with your soul power. That's your light, right? Your soul light is your inner lantern, right? Your inner power. And I think this year helped a lot of us really lock into more of our inner personal power. I know it has for me, really having to kind of push through, my own fears and insecurities, and anywhere I felt I was holding myself small or blocking myself. Like, this really came up this year, I think, for so many of us. But as we work through those whatever's the residual of being in a matrix system, we're blowing them out, right? We're blasting them out. I know. And we're setting ourselves free, and we're able to be more living as the higher self. How profound is that? Living as the higher self. I can't even imagine.
That's a dream we could only barely imagine in 2012, right? We knew that was the point. Kids, yeah. We're doing it. Can you? I mean, at least you can feel it in your feet. I know everybody can at least feel it in your feet. If you haven't done your whole body yet, I bet you can feel it in your feet. At least that much. So good.
So good. And the little magical tingles in your heart. Yes. So, okay. So I could just go on with this. All right, let's go over the format of the show for those who are new. We are going to break it into 2 parts. We'll focus the first section of the activations on personal ascension, right? This is our time to heal and grow and expand. So we're going to focus on personal first, and we'll give you time to set your personal intentions for 2025, right? This is also what we're doing. We're at the closing of a circle, the end of the year, and then starting to initiate our visions, our intentions of the new year. So we'll have personal time. Then, of course, everything's interrelated, right? When you clear a core wound, right, you clear it out of the planetary field as well. So we also work with our global energy work, healings, infusions of love, right? We're just going to really blow this planetary field up with light, with love, and doing some activations on the planetary field, setting our intentions for the world going into 2025. So we'll have the two sections, personal and then planetary. When we reach the end of those activations, we're in a really strong, powerful force field, and I'm already feeling it now. And so we're going to be in this kind of, think of it like you're in the solstice circle, and we can plant our seeds for the coming days, weeks, months for our world. And so we're going to be doing some additional anchoring in, proclaiming global intentions, and Manette's going to take care of you to do that. So let them know how they can reach you. I'll put it in the chat as well.
Sure. So if you have a global intention, so that's not your personal intention, it's the one that you want for the entire world, please email it to support@newearthcentral.com. support@newearthcentral.com. Some of you have already started sending in your beautiful intentions. Thank you so much. Yeah, we will try to keep them positive, the things that you want to affirm for the world. And as we affirm what we want, then the bad things fall away. It's lovely.
Yeah. It's sweet power.
Y'all, I can't talk today. I'm so happy. I'm going to calm down during the meditation, but I'm crazy, happy, goofy, happy today. She hasn't seen me like this. That's why she's laughing. She hasn't seen me like this. Just goofy.
This is great. Love it. Okay. And then, all right. So a couple little tips too, if you're new to this process. This is Metatron's process. I've been working with Metatron closely for the past 30 years. And this is how I've been guided step by step to do my own spiritual awakening and healing, clearings, and getting more and more into my ascension life. And so a couple things. If you can sit with your feet on earth, so because we're going to use the whole body and ground with the feet. Most of us kind of hang up here, right? And because we're in our happy zone, we wanted to make sure we are in our bodies, grounded to the planet, because then we can bring in the intentions and make them earthbound. So, and there's so many reasons why, but you want to be in your body, because I'm going to also activate a spinning vortex around your energy field. It's going to spin anti-clockwise, right to left. And this is Metatron's technique. It's an ascension tool. We use it for so many ways, but I'll walk you through the steps of how to get that up and around you. We're very conscious of group energy. And so you're going to be in your own aura. You're going to be in your own vortex. There will be no merging or enmeshing in the group. I'm very cautious about boundaries. But when we unite our focus, right, we unite our visions, we unite our consciousness, it forms an entrained group mind. And that's powerful. And when we really pierce that into the field, the quantum field, this is how we influence the future. This is how we set in motion what we want to particulate, what we want to materialize in front of us in the future. So sitting if you can, or standing, but at least sitting with your feet on the floor, grounding in. Once we get the vortex up and running, you're welcome to lie back and relax back. And the other thing too is, now this is a process that's, it's not what I would consider typical meditation, where you just go into silence and stillness and kind of in the nothingness space. These are activations. So these are very precise and kind of like laser beam intentions. These are activations. So with that, we're going to use more of our right brain, third eye. This is the higher self mind. This is the psychic mind. This is our multidimensional brain. It's what we use to visualize. That left brain is what we use to see the physical world around us. If you find you kind of are like back over into the left brain and you're thinking about what you got to do later today, just stop, Come back over into more of your psychic mind, your visualizing, your visions, and you're going into the realm of imagination. And this is 5D. So we're all practicing when we come together like this. It's all fun and practice. Okay, I think we got it. So send your intentions to Manette, and I will catch you, my dear, on the other side. Okay. So today we're celebrating the solstice. Here for us in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the day that we begin to have longer and longer days of light. So it's the day of the return of light into the Northern Hemisphere. It's where Earth is tilted the farthest away from the sun, but also initiates a new season at 0 degree Capricorn. And it's also at the tail end of the year where our solar system has been aligned directly with galactic center, which is located in 27 degrees Sagittarius. So this is, it's year end, it's coming full circle, it's starting a new season, and it's what we call more of zero energy, 0 point energy. And when we're in 0 point energy, this is think of it like the pause between past and present, the pause between particle wave and spirit, right? It's the most potent creative energy to be in. And that's why we want to do our intentions in zero energy. And also today, because I'm really going to focus today more on more of what we consider more the pagan mystical ritual of solstice, Yuletide. Take a moment and you can light a candle, or you can make a wish, or I'm planning to go walk in nature, just communing with the nature spirits, and open your heart intentionally to receiving in more light as this builds through into the new year. We're honoring this circle of life. We're completing an 8-year, and we're going into a 9-year. And I'll be doing a new year meditation in January. But you can have this now also in your thoughts. 9 is the year of completion, but it's also the start of a new phase. And I think we're all starting this new phase of ascension in 2025. So keep that in mind as well. We also want to connect to all the solstice meditations that are happening all around the world here today, all the rituals and sacred ceremonies. We're really in the vibe of it already. And so let's go ahead and get started. And a couple things as well, if you're new to the development this year, I have traveled to 3 Gaia Earth chakras. As I mentioned earlier, Glastonbury, that's the heart chakra. I'm here at Mount Shasta area, which is the root chakra. And then also I just got back from Giza, from Egypt, and that's the throat chakra. And all 3 of those Earth chakra have activated crystalline ascension gates in those sites. And they're lit up. That's what happened this year. They're powered up, they're lit up, they're active. And we're going to get in them. So you have the Giza complex, you have Mount Shasta, top of the mountain, you have the Glastonbury Tor, which is the heart chakra. You can go to all of them if you want, or you can choose one which you are resonating with. I'm in all of them. I'm standing, and my soul is an angelic guardian. It's part of my soul blueprint. So I'm here holding space in all 3. You can just step in and join me in whatever one you're drawn to. Not only are these ascension gates assisting us in our ascension process, but think of them like an entry-exit gate into the earth plane, because that's what they are. And so we're going to step into the gate, and I'll walk you through the steps of how to start to work with the power that is coming in through these ascension gates. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get grounded before we do this. So let's take a couple deep breaths. We're just going to come down from the thinking mind and focus more into the inflow of life force, the inflow of chi, just the inhale into the lungs, into the heart space, into your solar plexus. You're coming more with your focus into the center of your body, into the core, just dropping down more into your belly. Inhale, exhale, opening up the inflow of life force. Continue to run your energy down where you're sitting into your hips and into the root chakra, into the lower chakras, grounding in. Lower belly, lower chakras, and then continue to move your energy down the leg channels to the feet chakras. And this is why I want you having your feet on earth. You're going to lock those feet chakras like magnets. Imagine they're just going right onto the crystalline grid of Gaia. It's locking in, grounding in, connecting to the crystal grids. You can also extend roots of light from your feet chakras down into the grid, like a big oak tree with roots of light, nice and rooted, grounded, really earthbound, and in your bodies. All right, excellent. As that's locking in, grounding in, now envision that you're also grounding onto a path of light in front of you. Could be a runway of light, path of light. And this is the Ascension timeline. So now you're making that your grounding base, right? The Ascension timeline. This is where I'm going to live my life and create my life on the path of light, the Ascension timeline. All right, good. There you go. Locking in there. You can even imagine the light starting to surround you as you're immersing yourself into the Ascension timeline. Excellent. There we go. Now, as you notice, I use my breath. I'm always in the inhale, exhale. So you're wanting to move your energy. So go ahead and breathe. Don't be shy, all right? Starting to get comfortable with the deep pranic breathing, moving our chi. Now, as we're grounding on to the path of light, the Ascension timeline, we are facing into the earth plane. Let's get in the gate. So any of those three Ascension gates, Mount Shasta, Giza Complex, or Glastonbury Tor. So top of the hill of St. Michael's Tower, and Glastonbury is the heart chakra. Giza is the Sphinx and pyramid. And then Mount Shasta is the top of the tree line of the mountain. Okay, good. Everybody is stepping in to your Ascension gate. And there we go. That crystalline gate is appearing up and around your body aura. Ooh. Adjusting into it. Here we go. And this is a galactic entry and exit gate. Entering into the earth plane, exiting out to the galaxy. As we're adjusting into it, let's get our vortex spinning. So we're going to work with our beloved Archangel Metatron, who is here with us. He's embedding Metatron's cube. You can see Metatron's cube there, or over here is another image of Metatron's cube under your feet and your grounding. As you step into it, you give it your light, you give it your life force, you turn it on. There it goes, and it begins to rise and form a pillar, 12 pillars that merge and blend into a spiraling vortex of light from right to front to left. Go, hey, let it go around your body, around your aura. Ooh, there it goes. Ooh, and we're going to go ahead and start to accelerate its spin momentum, going faster and faster towards the speed of light, and begins to open and access the field. So allow your energy field to open and expand out into the higher dimensions. And it's like a V shape, up and out. Oh, here we go. Up, 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 out. And you're moving into what's called the wave state in quantum speak, right? You're moving into the realm of spirit. It's the non-physical realm. You're moving into the field of light, the field of God. You're starting to allow yourself to go weightless. Nice, merging in, blending in, becoming one with all of existence in the field, in the universe. Here we go. There's no separation here. This is where we're pointing out the Ascension gate, right? We're merging into the field of spirit. And then imagine you're back to back. And then you're now also tuning into your physical self that is in the earth plane, in the physical realm. So we have where we're present in the spiritual realm. We have where we are in our bodies in the physical realm. We're going to use that vortex to spin at the speed of light or faster and collapse out any energetic veils or density barriers, time separation, membranes of separation drop out, collapse out, just dissolve. Okay, and remove. Ooh. All right, there they go. They lift out, and it's opening you to be in both the realm of spirit and the realm of the physical at the same time. And there we go. We're adjusting into our dual nature of both lower self, higher self, soul, and human. Oh, there you go. Still spinning fast. Ooh, okay, adjusting in to being connected to all that exists in the universe. And in this expanded state, as you're standing in the gates, now we have access to the non-physical, to the spiritual. So just open and imagine these ascension energies that are coming in through the ascension gates. They're starting to come down your chakra pillar. So we're just going to open like a gentle rain. This is just nice and smooth and flowing down in, beginning to work with our spiritual body, which is our pillar of light, our chakra pillar. We're going to go down to the feet, to Metatron's cube, and begin to activate what's called the upward spiral. It's going to rise up again. It's right to left, but it's a tighter spiral. It's moving up to the root chakra, starting to spiral up your body, spiral up your chakra pillar, clearing out any stuck energies out of the chakra centers, opening the pillar, cleaning the pillar up, past the crown, all the way up to the spiritual chakras above the head. We're going all the way up to the top, 12th chakra, top of the pillar, and connect to our higher selves at the top of the pillar. Ooh, there we go, all the way up. And as we get up into the highest realm, the 12th chakra, 12th dimension, we're connecting to what we call our higher self. And this is the soul aspect that is you in this incarnation. It's the soul aspect that is Meg in this incarnation. And I always just do like a heart-to-heart bond, but our goal is to actually unite and blend and merge with our higher self. So go ahead and do however that feels to you, or you see it or sense it. Really beginning to unite with your higher self. This is the soul aspect, and this is how we also connect to our unique soul energy of light and sound. So as we're connecting to our higher selves, we're attuning to our soul, a unique light frequency, and our soul sound waves, our song, our harmonics, our vibrations. There you go. Lock right on. Soul energy. It's like your soul's energy signature. So light and sound. And as we get a good fix on soul energy, soul light, and sound, we're going to reverse and bring it down the chakra pillar into the body. So we have a couple ways to do it. We inhale it in, call it down and in. Also, the center of your core, the center of your vortex is a vacuum state, and the vacuum pulls in. And so we're starting to pull soul energy down the chakra pillar, down the crown, into the body, filling into the energy centers, filling into the pillar, all the way down to the root pelvic floor. You just breathe in, call in, pull in, soul vibration, soul light, soul essence, soul consciousness. There you go. It's nourishing you and strengthening you and regenerating you. Just keep filling up inside into your chakra pillar. Ooh, all the way in. it's like fuel to your light body. So we want to bring soul light in, but it's also where you are descending down your higher self into your body with the lower self to merge. Good. More coming down and in. You guys are doing great. Just breathe in, pull down in. You're just opening and calling in divine presence, soul energy, higher self merging in. Vortex is still spinning, and it works kind of like a blender, right? It's starting to unite inside you all these aspects of yourself, right? It's uniting the four bodies: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's uniting the lower self and the higher self, right? It's uniting and spinning and merging and blending all that you're bringing in with your own soul vessel, right? Your physical body. As we just went through this exercise to open the pillar more and bring in more of our divine self, keep focusing on these beautiful ascension energies coming down into your pillar, into your chakras, into your body, into your heart, into your mind. We've never had these before. These are brand new to the body. So that's why I'm saying do it with a real easy, gentle flow, like a gentle rain. Don't overdo it. It could lay you out for a couple days. So we're just going at this very carefully and gently and starting to receive in the blessings of the ascension energies coming in through the new gates, because this is what's going to accelerate your purging, getting clear, exiting out of the matrix is going to purge that out, and it's going to go pretty fast. So you're starting to accelerate your personal ascension process. And when we face out the ascension gate to the galaxy, right, we're starting to move our energy beyond the earth plane. And when we do that, we start to move outwards. You get outside of the lockdown of 3D 40 times. You begin to actually open out the gate to the cosmos, right? To the galaxy, to the universe. And you begin to move out of the constraints of time. You start to access all time. You start to live in the now. That's a good adjustment right there. And you're no longer locked into the earth matrix of time and separation. You are setting yourself free as you point out to the galaxy. All time is available. We can go all the way back, all the way into the future. Everything is open to you. All is available to you. And you're multidimensional. So you're like back to back, where you're facing out to the cosmos, out to the universe, but you're also facing in the gate to the earth plane and your path of light and your ascension timeline. And as we do this, we begin to pull in energies from the galaxy into the gate, into our pillar, and then into our earthly lives. So let's work with that for a second. As you're facing out into the galaxy, out of time, let's first connect to your soul's origin. And we do this through, our soul is now in our heart, right? Our soul is in our pillar, your unique soul vibration, tuning into your unique soul light and your soul sound waves, your tones, your vibrations. They're only yours. You tune into that. That will find the match out in the galaxy. So as we point out, we begin to just command to connect to our soul's origin through quantum entanglement, where you are there and you are here simultaneously. Okay, there we go. We're actually starting to sync up to our oversoul, to our our soul origin, our home star, our soul family, soul cluster. This is how we begin to assist our personal ascension. Just bringing in more of our soul energies. All right, so we're going to work with this. Let's first, as we're standing in the ascension gates, connect to today's magical solstice energies. So as we're just breathing into our pillar, breathing in as we're standing in the ascension gate, to start to breathe in these powerful solstice galactic light inflow into your being, really tuning into today's solstice blessings. There we go. And now we're going to start our more of our solstice mystical ritual. So imagine you are in a sacred ceremony with our pagan ancestors in the ancient stone circle. It's like a cold, misty sunrise as the bright solar rays rise up the horizon and burn right through the Stonehenge, just lining right up with the galactic central sun. And as you put yourself into this ceremony, into the sacred circle, into this ritual, let's connect with the nature spirits and the devas, the fairies that are dancing around you. You might hear the music, the drumming. Just to really tune into the festivities of the solstice, let's merge with the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether. It's pulsing in and around you. You're surrounded with the solstice mystical magic. You can connect with Merlin here. It's a feast day of Yuletide. We really are honoring this powerful moment of the year. And in your mind's eye, see yourself lighting the solstice candle or the Yule log as we celebrate the return of light in the northern hemisphere in this stone circle with our pagan ancestors and the nature spirits, the fairies. And I'm going to share a solstice prayer. Without your gifts of vision and illumination, how could we light our way? Deep in winter, we are warmed by the promise of spring. Sorrow not, though feeble is the sun, bring dawn back into our lives, and blessed be. And the solstice is the first day of a new season. It's a new era. As I mentioned, today's 0 degree Capricorn. So we're in 0 energy. We also have Pluto in 0 Aquarius, 0 energy. And so this 2024 cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to a completion so that the new cycle begins in 2025. And so on this magical ritual of the solstice, we acknowledge and celebrate the circle of life. As we're standing in a sacred Stonehenge circle in the crystalline shimmering ascension gates, the solstice today is reminding us of our circular operating system. This is the new Earth, the new circular operating system that's replacing the old imbalanced hierarchy and patriarchy. Today, we're honoring the spreading of this round table, circular way of life. So in honor of the circle of life, we're coming to a completion of all that we experienced in 2024. So just allow this cosmic zero energy to blend with you and flow into you and just pulse inside you and help you start to release anything that you no longer need. Whatever you're completing, that you're releasing back to Source Creator. Just allow the zero energy to wash through you and use the vortex power so that we can continue to clear and dissolve away any blockages or barriers, any conflicts, any unhealthy patterns or programs, anything that is limiting you from living the totality of your divine self. We use the power of the vortex. We call in source crystalline purification light. We command it to lift out, loosen out, flesh out, reverse out, spin out, all that we're completing and releasing back to source light now. Breathe it out, release it out, exhale out, spit out. Woo. Into transmutation light of source. Everything that you're completing, everything that you're resolving, everything that you're releasing. It could be coming out of the physical body, out of the emotional body, out of the mental body, out of the spiritual body. We release it into the spin of the vortex back to source light now. And you're cleansing yourself with this solstice light, like you're in the refiner's fire of purification. Ooh. So not only is this a completion ritual, but it's also a cleansing, purification ritual. Ooh. Just take a moment and reflect on the past year. What came up for you? What challenges did you experience? What have you been healing or processing or completing? Also focus on any unfulfilled dreams or unexpected outcomes, any disappointments or difficulties. Just bring it all into this stream of source diamond light. You're saturating it in the light. You're immersing it in the light. And you're starting to dissolve it in the light. So we don't bring it with us into the new era or the new season or the new year. Let's use this purification light also to wash through and cleanse through and flesh up and out any emotional reactions or any traumas that occurred or anywhere you were triggered this year that is coming up and out of the body or the heart or the mind. We're just going to allow that also to come into the circle of completion and lifting all those emotions into the transmutation light, dissolving it into the light. You just say, I'm letting it go now. Spinning it out back to transmutation light, source light. More spinning out. Just letting it finish, let it complete, let it go. More releasing out. It's like we're emptying our container of light. Any of the heaviness, any of the density, any of the shadow, anything that is not coming with us into the new era, the new year. Releasing more out, spinning it out back to source light, transmutation light. We honor this past year. We honor all that it brought to us, right? All that it taught us, all that we learned, how it strengthened us, how it empowered us, because this is the 8th year of personal empowerment, how it brought in more personal solar empowerment, how it helped us grow, how it helped us develop, how it helped us mature, how it helped us expand and become a more empowered being. And with that, we set that into motion now. And so it is. Coming full circle. As we stand cleansed and healed and nourished in these extraordinary ascension gates, we're ready to live the soul incarnation. We're starting the new season, the new era. Oof. So we're just opening as we cleared out our container of light. We're going to fill with more of our soul essence, our soul magic, our soul energy. You're also bringing in positive change, new life experiences. Breathe in the solstice magic inside you to light you up. Whew. We're standing in the solstice energy, in this stillness between the worlds, between the realms, between timelines, right? You're envisioning that you are now living your ascension incarnation. Envision new doors opening in front of you on your path of light, right? New life opportunities, new life experiences, new growth, new strength, new maturity, more abilities, more confidence. Just start to envision as we're in this zero energy today. And it's Capricorn energy, so it's earth energy. So it helps us make it earthly, right? To make it earthbound, to make it real and tangible. So let's take a moment, get really clear on what you want to open and infuse with light and activate in front of you on your path of light into the new year. Capricorn is also ruled by Saturn. So it connects us to more of our inner wisdom, helps us set long-term goals. It helps us plan. It's strategic. It's practical. It helps us show up and be responsible for what we want. So tuning into 0-degree energy in Capricorn, it's first day of Capricorn, first day of the season. While we're in these ascension gates, we're going to pause for a couple minutes of silence. So you have time to visualize yourself as you're already living it, feeling it, as you're already there, you're already experiencing, you're already living it as we go into 2025. Set your personal intentions and then start of a new circle. And these personal intentions are like crystal seeds that you're nourishing with your light, with your love. Like you're planting these personal seeds in Earth's garden so we can make them earthbound, rooted, well nourished so they can bloom and grow. Using the power of the vortex, spin them into the now, in our lives now, on our path of light now, in our earthly incarnation now. We set that into motion, and so it is. So it is. And in this sacred space, in the magical solstice circle, we're also going to do some global intentions. So you're in the Ascension Gate, you're in the stone circle, and we're with our fairies and devas and Merlin and the magic of it all. We're aligned with the galactic great central sun. We're welcoming in the solstice light to rise on the horizon in the stone circles and temples, and the pyramids, and these earth chakras that are all lit up into the global grid. And let's just envision this wave of love spreading all around the world. We set that in a nice spiral all around the world, really pulsing, increasing the love vibe in Gaia's energy field. Ooh, big wave of love to grow and expand all around the world. So we're just flooding the field with today's solstice mystical magic. Ooh, it's good. Ooh, light up the field. Spreading the joy, spreading the love. Imagine all of humanity joining us in this circle, in this sacred circle, in this circle of life, in this new circular collaborative operating system at the round table. Invite them all to join us. As we stand in these ascension gates, this is where all beings on Gaia are supported and safe in world peace on earth. Ooh. Vision a world that lives on love and light. Ooh. This is why we're here. We're the light leaders. This is our service. This is our role. This is how we assist with the planetary ascension. And so it's in our loving open hearts that manifest this new earth reality. We're birthing this new world filled with infinite new possibilities. Take a moment and really envision this new earth. Envision our new Aquarian age. How does it look to you? How does it feel to you? Oh. See yourself living in the new earth. See yourself living in the new ascension timeline. See the souls joining us, leaving the matrix, joining us in the ascension timeline. Stepping into the ascension gates with us so they're free of the lockdown of time and separation. Yes, that's getting stronger. We're flooding the field with our new earth visions and intentions as we stand in these galactic ascension gates. We're spreading the solstice magic so all beings on planet Earth can experience the love and the joy that we have in our hearts right now. Well, this is our gift to our beloved Gaia. This is our gift to humanity. We're all in this together. And we're just lighting it up on this day that the light returns in the solstice circle. And we set this into motion now. And so it is. Just planting our seeds of our visions, our heartfelt desires for our beloved Gaia, for our beautiful world together. And as we build this force field together, before we start to add in your own global intentions, again, standing in the Ascension gate, you're now looking outward to the galaxy, to the universe, to your original home star, to your oversoul, to your soul family, to your soul cluster. To your original God spark, your God self. Point directly to your original God self. And you're doing this through your unique oversoul tones, your sound waves, your vibrations. You're forging this. It's like a line, or it could be a wormhole or pathway or a link to your origin, your oversoul, and to you here in the Ascension gate. You are there and you are here, linking up simultaneously. There we go. You're never losing this link. So let that open for you. Let that really forge in. As you're connecting to your origin, connecting to your God self, your oversoul, just allow yourself to breathe in home, soul, family, love, and home starlight. Bringing in gifts from your oversoul, need more of your soul abilities, soul knowledge, your skills from other times and space, just bringing in the blessings of this connection to your divinity as we stand in these ascension gates. I'll just breathe that in for a minute. Pulling in, filling up inside, bringing them into your core center, into your heart, into your solar plexus. All that you need for your ascension. All that you need to support Gaia's ascension. It's like treasure coming inside you, just filling in with the magic, filling in with the power that is you, the divine you. You are star children. You came to seed the planetary field with crystalline consciousness, with these seeds of love, with the new operating system, right? The round table circular operating system. We're here to flood the field. So we're living in love. We're living in light. We're living in unity consciousness. So as we're standing together in the solstice magic, in these ascension gates, we are setting all souls free. Envision spreading freedom and global peace around the world. Amping up in the field. Let's anchor and ground in our intentions for Gaia, for humanity. We're making them earthbound. We're spiraling them into the earth plane, into Gaia's grid. Ooh. There we go. We set this into motion now. And so it is. So it is. All right, you are the light leaders. And we're going to continue to add your beautiful global intentions into the fertile field that we just created. So we're going to go back to Manette.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody feels their joy being replicated. That's what I'm feeling. Our first intention is from Jenny. My intention for a beautiful solstice happening is for the divine light of the love of the Father energy and divine feminine to wash over us, cascading through and cleansing, a clean, sweet divine light pouring in and washing through, clearing the slate in ways for new, as we breathe new life and new ways into being, to shift and flow as we grow with ease and grace amidst change, as in all things the purity of peace is the background supporting us.
Okay, with all these beautiful global intentions, we're just going to pour our light like we're watering seeds in the garden. And we set that into motion now. So we're moving it into the flow of the path of light into our future nows. And so it is.
So it is from Deb, our violet acorn.
Mm-hmm.
May we all realize the deepest desires of our hearts and souls through 2025. May we be filled with our soul's love, peace, and joy. May we build a world filled with harmony and light.
Indeed. And so it is.
From Katie, my global intention as that when we remember why we chose to be incarnated at this time, that we remember that we have courage, focus, intention, and knowledge. And as light leaders, we bring transformation to our beloved Gaia.
And so it is.
From Chris in Wyoming, may humanity breathe sacred light, drink from the cup of love, and manifest magic in our daily lives.
And so it is.
That was powerful. Hi, Fawn, my neighbor in Nevada. My intention is for monumental awakening for all of humanity to fully recognize the truth and divinity with our beings as beloved children of the one source. To understand completely that we are not separate and that we are one unified whole with all life. Through this integrated awareness, we therefore choose to care for one another as brothers and sisters, which also includes our oneness with our beloved Mother Earth Gaia, the elements of earth, air, water, and fire, the animal kingdoms, nature, spirits, Davic, and angelic kingdoms, that we can all work together through divine service in love, peace, balance, harmony, and joy as God-free beings living in the abundance and opulence of Source. We are ever grateful for this beautiful gift of life and our ascension into the higher realms of life.
So it is. Keep giving these beautiful intentions our light, our love.
From Cecile, may we all awaken to who we really are, bringing peace to this world as we shift our focus on living from this new place.
Indeed, and so it is.
So it is. From Shantae in Canada. My global intention is that all hearts heal to allow us to embody love and live as our higher selves.
Yes, and so it is.
It is from Genevieve. May peace be with all living beings, all humans, all creatures. May all find and feel love in their hearts and in their lives. Oh.
Oh, and so it is.
From Maheshi. Aloha, divine ones, that we all on planet realize we are one with this tiny planet, spinning in a vast universe, and we come together in cooperation, sharing, and caring for each other.
And so it is.
So it is. From Jessica. May all sentient beings expand with ease and beauty to reach their fullest potential possible for themselves, their fullest potential possible for themselves, and to aid in the support of healing Gaia in her incredible transition into the 5D.
And so it is.
So it is. From Amanda. May we sow forgiveness and compassion and a spirit of cooperation and a willingness to connect to one another and work together.
And so it is.
So it is.
Yes.
So much. From Athena. My global intention is for peace and safety to become the truth of every life for every child on earth now.
Indeed, and so it is.
And then from Pari. My intention is inner peace, world peace, fulfillment of our divine plan. Aloha, mahalo.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Let's just pulse with those intentions for a second in our sacred ritual, our sacred circle. Oh, so strong. Waves rippling out through the planetary field and into Gaia's heart. And into our hearts. Just exquisite.
Oh, I have one more.
Okay.
From, please forgive me if I butcher your name, looks like Gildan. I would like to submit my global intention that all empowerment be restored to each individual for the highest good of all.
Yes, this is what this whole year is about. And so it is.
So it is.
We take that new spark of light, of solar empowerment into the new year where we really now live it, right? We take action, we make it happen. This is, I feel like next year is more of a actualizing year. So this is the deep year. It's a powerful breakthrough year. We've been like polished, like carbon to diamond, this is not easy here, but we're taking our crystal diamonds now, shimmering light into the new year.
Mm-hmm. And it's so important that we just feel this happiness and feel this grace, even if we can't see what the outcome is going to be. It's so important to have this sensation, this vibration in your heart and in your mind and in your body. We're calling heaven to earth.
We are. So as we are just so alive in our hearts, in the field, let's do our final invocation. Thank you for all your beautiful intentions. Just really exquisite, just beautiful. So on this sacred solstice day of global healing and rebirth, we create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now in ease and grace and harmony, and through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness through which all this materializes, right, and forms and comes alive. Leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity, And with the power of God, Goddess, that we all are, we now speak the word and set all this into motion now. And so it is. So it is. You stay in this powerful circle of love we've created all day. Dance with the fairies, get out in nature, light a candle, say your prayers, put on some music, do some dance. Oh, so happy, so happy, so happy. So we're so thrilled that you could have joined us today in this ritual, because it was just, we were already in bliss. And so we're so happy to share this with you. I think this is a magical way to end the year. Woo! So amazing. So keep big hugs of love to all of you. Enjoy your holidays. And we hope to see you next year. Right. Love to you all. Bye for now. Bye, everyone. Oh, I love you. Bye-bye.